Hey, be honest, have you ever had a close-up photo taken of you only to recoil in horror at the sight of your own pores? I mean, pores are a big old pain in the you-know-what if smooth, flawless skin is what you are after. And let's be honest, who isn't? Well, fear not, because in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can do to get clean, unclogged, and minimized pores. Hi, I'm Irene Mertens from Beauty by Code, and I am here to help you find the code behind your skin. So welcome to my channel. Okay, so just in case you need a refresher, pores are tiny openings in the skin that will allow sweat and oil to escape. But why and how do they become enlarged? Well, when it comes to the size of your pores, it comes down to good old genetics. For the most part. If your parents have large pores, then chances are that so will you. But let me tell you, other factors contribute to enlarged pores as well, such as your skin's oil production in your sex. Yes, males tend to have more visible pores because their sebaceous glands produce more oil and they have like a more oilier skin in general. Then there is the breakdown of collagen and elastin, the proteins that give your pores structural support, okay? As we age, these proteins production decreases, which enables your pores to widen. And then we have the sun. Yes, the sun is detrimental to these structural proteins. So overexposure to the UV rays will have an impact on your skin's firmness in your pores will get bigger. Then we have hormonal factors. Yes, hormonal changes at puberty, during your menopause, or even when during your period. Okay, your sebaceous glands will produce more oil, making your pores more visible. Okay, and then you are more likely to have maybe acne breakouts. So yes, you can cause those damn hormones. Now, let me tell you, you cannot permanently reduce the size of your pores thanks to genetics, but there are a couple of things that you can do to minimize their appearance. Okay, but before we get into our very first tip, there are 2 things, like 2 general rules for minimizing your pores. First, you need to keep them clear of oil and debris. Okay? And number 2, you need to do everything you can to boost your skin's elastin and collagen production, okay? Clear of oil and boost your elastin and collagen production. Is that clear? That being said, here we go. Tip number 1, you need a good skincare routine. This is our first tip on our list and is the most obvious, okay? You need a good skincare routine to keep your pores clear of excess oil. And no, that does not mean that you need to scrub your face until it's raw and do it every single day, because that is going to irritate your skin and make things worse. This means using a gentle cleanser twice a day and a non-comedogenic moisturizer that won't clog your pores and will help you reduce the appearance of your pores. Then you can follow up with a pore minimizing serum or a toner. Easy peasy, okay? Tip number 2, you can try a chemical peel. This is where alpha and beta hydroxy acids come in. AHA and BHA acids are both excellent for exfoliating the skin and removing excess oil, which can lead to visible, smaller pores. Look for products that contain acids like AHA, glycolic acid, or BHA, salicylic acid. You can even find them in smaller doses in products like toners and serums. Listen, these hydroxy acids not only exfoliate and remove oil, but they also help you boost the production of collagen. So if you are looking for a way to shrink your pores, chemical peels are something worth considering. But on that note, let me tell you, bear in mind that there is not a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to acids. They don't all work the same way and they are not all suitable for all skin types. So if you are starting out, well, go and take the quiz. There is a link in the description box and you are going to find out which acid is best suited for your unique skin type. Okay, and I also have a video series on acids. Tip number 3, use sunscreen. You will never stop hearing me say this when it comes to skincare. Use sunscreen. As I mentioned earlier in the video, overexposure to the sun's harmful rays breaks down collagen and elastin, making your pores seem larger. SPF should be one of your go-to products for fighting the sun's unwanted side effects. You need the sun for your vitamin D, but you don't want to overdo it, okay? So make sure that you are using a broad spectrum SPF that protects you from both UVA and UVB rays. Go for something that matches your skin type. I like using a tinted SPF like the Elta MD because it's very lightweight. That works very well for my oily, combination skin. But like go and find something that matches your skin type. Tip number 4, start using retinoids. When it comes to making pores look smaller, it's all about keeping them clean, unclogged, and clear from dead skin cells. And one do-it-all ingredient that is more than up for the job is retinol. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A. It's a good ingredient also to stimulate your collagen production, and it will help you fight acne, wrinkles. It's going to keep your skin supple, and it will keep your pores to a minimum. Just be aware that retinol can increase your skin sensitivity to the sun. So whether you use a serum or a moisturizer, that's fine, but make sure that you use it as a part of your nighttime skincare routine. And as a precaution, start slow, building up to a daily use to avoid, irritation or too much redness and peeling. You are going to have it at the very beginning, but just go slowly. Suppose that you are not having much luck with retinol and over-the-counter products. In that case, you may want to try a stronger retinoid like tretinoin, which is a more powerful ingredient, but then you will need a prescription, so you need to go and speak to your dermatologist. But know that that's a good option as well. Tip number 5, microneedling. This is another way to shrink those suckers down. This is also known as derma rolling. This involves a roll with hundreds of tiny needles that you are going to pass over your skin to create like tiny injuries. That might sound intense and kind of painful, but the process will jumpstart the skin's healing response, which will lead to the production of collagen and elastin. Those two proteins that we absolutely love. So if you're looking for a way to reduce the size of your pores, and I know you are, microneedling just may be the right thing for you. And of course the question is, does it actually hurt? Well, no, microneedling doesn't hurt per se, or just a little bit depending on the size of the needles. Actually it hurts, but not too much. I would say that it's very uncomfortable. Somebody's, poking your skin very often with a sharp object. It's not very comfortable. But the good news is that the needles are very thin and you can use like a numbing cream before the procedure. But some people say that the cream is not necessary because the needles don't go like deep enough to cause some real pain. Just remember to breathe and relax, and it will be over before you even know it. You can buy derma rollers over the counter, but they're, the needles are not as bigger as when you go to your dermatologist's office. Of course, if you go to your dermatologist, the results are more, they're better, but you can use it at home and do it very often, and then you will start seeing the difference. Just remember that if you go to your dermatologist, The bigger the needle, the bigger the pain. I did it in France and I am not ready to do it again. So it's worth trying, so give it a try. And let me know in the comments below if you are doing it at home. And finally, tip number 6, laser therapy. I love this one. If you are struggling with enlarged pores, you are probably trying all sorts of at-home treatments to shrink them, right? But let's face it, those treatments are only temporary and often ineffective if your pores are too big or too enlarged. You could try laser therapy if you are looking for a more permanent and visible solution. Of course, laser therapy is done by dermatologists, and these treatments resurface the skin by using pulsating beams of light to break down the outer layers, encouraging collagen to form, and this will improve the overall texture of your skin. It will stimulate the collagen production. So you are going to see that your skin is tighter and smoother, and you will see that your pores, the size is significantly reduced. So if you're sick of trying every at-home treatment under the sun without results, well, just ask your dermatologist about laser therapy. It just may be the answer you've been looking for. The type of laser will depend on your skin needs, so check out my video on laser therapy. And now tell me, what are you doing to minimize your pores? If you have a trick, that can be a cream, a serum, a makeup technique, leave a comment below so we can all learn. Listen, I appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here with me today. But for now,